Fighters working early with their left hands, hooking and jabbing. Both can lead or counter.
Yes.
Both can box or punch. Hard right hand by Marquez. Barrera says, I'll throw a hard right hand too.
Barrera's left jab is beating Marquez to the punch.
Barrera, who's been here so many times before. Good 1-2 inside by Barrera. Marquez countered with a quick left hook.
This fight is going to be very
Hard right
special.
hand upstairs by Barrera.
Both guys are punching extremely hard and extremely sharp and accurate. I mean, no one can make any mistake at all.
This is world-class stuff, this first round.
Barrera stepping inside of Marquez right and banging away to the body with a left hook. Barrera trained for 10 weeks at altitude in Big Bear, California. He compared this training camp, which he said were the other two hardest training camps of his career. Stepping inside of Marquez's shots, countering to the body.
By being the aggressor, because he found...
Big left hook by Barrera upstairs. Sees the opportunity and goes at him again.
Which may be a surprise to both of them right now.
There's a left hook to the body, getting back with the left
Marquez
hook on
counters
top.
with 2 left hooks of his own, all that often. Good left hook to the body inside by Barrera while Marquez tries to work upstairs, and Marco Antonio ducks the big stuff. Barrera sticking the jab. Barrera making Marquez reach and then stepping inside and tattooing him with hard shots. That was a perfect right hand chop over the top. Marquez missing and missing again.
Actually mixing up jabs with his attack, and then counter punching very effective also.
Once again, he made Marquez overreach, stepped inside and landed a body shot. Now Marquez lands a big left hook. Barrera lands a right hand in return. Good left hook upstairs by Marquez. The entire fight has been in the center of the ring. There's been nothing even remotely close to a clinch. This is what we're going to see all night long. Technical skill at its highest level. Barrera sticks the jab again, sticks the jab again, sticks the jab again. Barrera brilliant at finding that middle beat in your pattern to hit you with his jab.
I think as the fight goes on, it's going to be much more intense.
Like this.
Yeah, and you can't beat the Shepherd. Not just throwing punches, but power, accurate, pinpoint punches. Barrera's got a strange jab. It looks a little awkward the way he does it.
Body shot by Marquez. He may try to do more of that as time goes on.
The fight goes on.
Uppercut by Barrera. This is a tactical round 4. Barrera seems to have confidence at this point that he can win the boxing match and is confident. Low blow call against Marquez. And Barrera steps forward with a perfect 1-2.
Marquez is still punching very short, accurate power punches. And I'm particularly watching his right hand. Even though he hasn't been that effective, I'm just seeing it look like that's the shot that he's really gambling on a lot.
But in terms of solid connects, Marco Antonio Barrera is being the boss once again in round 4 between these two men. They score and score and score.
Exactly right, Emmanuel, that he doesn't...
Marquez has landed one sharp right hand in this round. There's a solid left hook upstairs for Marquez.
I'm making him uncomfortable because he really hasn't attacked him.
This is the way he fought Juarez in the last fight. Big uppercut for Marquez. You heard Nacho Beristain asking him to throw the uppercut. Left hook for Barrera. Good left hook inside by Barrera.
Good counter left hook.
Marquez missing with a long right hand. Barrera sticks the jab, sticks the jab, sticks the jab, moves in a radial circle. Marquez with a big left hook. Left hook for Marquez. Bangs Barrera back against the ropes. Barrera holding his hands a little higher, coming forward more than before. Tries for a big uppercut, then dodges a left hand from Marquez. Barrera going to the body. Marquez going to the body. Left hook upstairs landed for Marquez. Solid right hand for Barrera as Marquez leaned in on a left. Another big right hand for Barrera. Hot-shotting Marquez and trying to find that spot around the eye. Barrera sticks the jab to push him back. Hard right hand lead by Juan Manuel Marquez. Now Barrera comes back and fires to the body, seeming to warn Marquez against holding. The crowd doesn't like that. Big left hook for Barrera inside. Barrera's had a much more aggressive round here about using his head.
You know, that's the referee's call. But what's interesting right now, Barrera's trying to throw right-hand leads.
They trade combinations in the center of the ring, and both men land. A fight breaks out in the middle of the boxing match.
Look at you, 58, 56, 4 rounds to 2, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Two great tacticians, two great adjusters, two aggressive fighters.
No one's going to get a real comfortable decided edge.
Right hand by Marquez. Momentarily stuns Barrera. Barrera trying to show that instinct for fighting back. That was the most eye-catching shot of the night. Another big uppercut for Marquez. Snaps Barrera's head back. And a big right hand over the top. Marquez seizing the advantage in the center of the ring.
That's the punch that I said earlier that he had to watch out for, because Marquez has been really gambling on that punch all night long.
Big left hook for Marquez. Suddenly he's beating Barrera to the punch over and over and over. Punctuates the 7th round. Uppercut for Marquez. Left hook. Barrera stunned and in trouble. Wobbles back against the rope. Marquez looking to knock his man out. Brilliantly mixes in a couple of body shots. Barrera comes back with the left hand. Barrera in more trouble than he's been in against anybody else against Manny Pacquiao in the course of the past several years. Juan Manuel Marquez strafed him with a series of power shots. And Barrera comes back with a right hand. And knocks Marquez down. Amazing. In a round that was almost 10-8, Marquez, Barrera scores the knockdown.
Wait, but Jay Nady may have called it not a knockdown.
That would be wrong.
Point.
And now he's penalizing.
Here's the right hand that hurts Barrera so badly.
And he's been...
Here's the end of the round. Right on the chin.
Right hand, it was a right.
How could that not be a knockdown?
That's a knockdown.
That is a perfect knockdown. He hit him with a perfect right hand shot, and his knee went to the canvas. That was a knockdown. And if it's not ruled a knockdown, that's a terrible error. And he took away a point when in fact it should have been a knockdown. A horrible error. Penalizes Barrera and favors Marquez.
Jay Nady was in perfect position to see it. How could he have missed that shot?
So in all likelihood, it becomes a 10-8 round for Marquez. And it could have been at least a 9-9 or maybe even a 10-9 for Barrera. That ruling is going to figure in. And I thought I saw some blood on Barrera at the end of the round, too, which wouldn't have been surprising. Big uppercut lands for Marquez. Suddenly, Barrera has no way to solve Marquez's power punching.
You don't want to see a fight like this determined by a referee's mistake.
Jay Nady might have been ruling a knockdown for Barrera.
Excellent point, Jim.
Great right hand.
What a great fight. Suddenly, we've got a war in there. There's no more technical boxing match tonight.
The right hand from Marquez is the way that he was when he was fresher. And that's still a big danger of him getting caught with the right hand.
And now you can almost feel the crowd getting momentary break as Marco Antonio Barrera continues to try to even the score and get back. Barrera with an edge and jab connects.
The left is puffed, the right is closing.
Short punches right now.
But you're right. Big left hook for Marquez, and Barrera comes back with a solid right hand shot. And he's standing up a little bit better to Marquez's shots and landing his own. That Barrera is the older fighter because of all the wars he's been in, even though Marquez is chronologically a few months older.
But he's not showing that tonight. And Marquez is trying to figure out what Barrera is going to do for her.
Well, that three-point swing is a huge swing.
Body shots by Marquez and a big right hand upstairs. Barrera comes back with a flurry of his own. Through 9 rounds, they've thrown an equal number of punches, and they differ by 1 in the number of punches landed. Marquez lands a big right hand. They rally in the center of the ring. Harold, very quickly, your card through 9. So both fighters are bloodied around the eyes.
That would be in this entire fight.
In the first minute of round number 10. And gets in a big right hand to the mouth of Barrera. Strafing Barrera with body shots and uppercuts. Suddenly it looks like round 7 again, as Barrera is the slower of the two.
Well, he's anticipating Barrera to move his head down when he gets inside, and now he's shooting uppercuts. That's on anticipation of where Barrera's head's going to be at.
Using the straight right to try to set up his left hook. Straight right hand for Barrera after 2 jabs. Big round for Marquez.
Each round seems to be switching back and forth as the fight goes on.
Now Barrera gets in a left hook. Ducks a right hand. Solid right hand. Barrera gets in a little left hand uppercut. Marquez tries his uppercut again. Leaping with the left hook. Barrera fires his own left hook and lands it twice. See if Barrera throws in a late rally. Not ruled a knockdown, but which replays.
Maybe based on that scoring
Big
situation.
left hook by Marquez. Back comes Barrera. Solid contact there for Marquez. Barrera landed to the body. Marquez landed upstairs. Good, solid left hook to the body.
You know, whatever the outcome of this fight, from Marquez's point of view, he is showing everybody.
Right there with Barrera and Morales and Pacquiao. No question about it.
As I said earlier, if I was having Barrera, this is the last guy in the world that I was going to fight.
2 years.
He's always to me been maybe the best featherweight in the world, just not normal. Even when we had the big fame with Morales and him, I thought he should have been right up there with Barrera and Morales.
Both fighters trying to make statements for the judges. Crowd rises to applaud both fighters as the 12th round begins in Las Vegas. Big left hook by Marquez to start off the round. Show the blood that might help scorers to lean in one direction. Barrera popping little punches inside the storm. Marquez trying to land something big. Enough to open it back up and make it bleed. Throws a little right hand. Jabs and beats Marquez to the punch. Marquez lands a left hook. Big left hook for Marquez. Barrera lands a right. Trading punches down the stretch. Another big left hook for Marquez. A little bit of the wear and tear from his long and difficult career. Marquez shows his tremendous desire to finally win a big fight. Barrera comes back and strafes him with a left hook. Takes a left hook on the chin. Hits him back with one of his own.
This is one of those fights, I hate to say it, I wish I could hit 3 more rounds. 15.
It has lived up to its expectations.
And perhaps exceeded them.
Yeah.
Power shots for Marquez. Barrera lands a left hook and steps away. Hard right hand for Barrera. 10 seconds to go. Who will rally last? Barrera lands 2 shots. Marquez tries again. Barrera with a right hand. Big left hook for Marquez. And the bell ends the drama. What a fight. What a confrontation. What a glorious tribute to Mexican fighting.
Let's do it again.
What a challenge to the scorers.
Doug Tucker, 118-109. Patricia Morse Jarman, 116-111. Paul Smith, 116-111. To the winner, by unanimous decision, and new WBC Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Juan Manuel Dinamita